you know, in a lot of ways, and you got to figure out how to play with these guys you haven't spent much time around.
Hayward, and he stops and pops.
You know, back in that East Coast time zone, those West Coast games, they get pretty late out there.
Hayward back-to-back shots to start this game. Melo had 6 made threes in that game.
Yeah.
17 of his 29 came in the fourth quarter. And how about Gordon Hayward? It seems like my fears might have been justified.
Very nifty.
Hayward for 3. That one won't fall.
We've got Gordon Hayward actually fouled Devin Booker end of game situation and came back with a 2-minute report that he did end up fouling. Those free throws would have tied the game. The game against Sacramento, their last win before the Portland game, Dave. Sacramento had an 8-point lead that were shooting 50%. It was unbelievable. You had the whole team shooting 50%. Multiple teams in the NBA.
Hayward off the turnover.
That was before, obviously, people started shooting high-volume threes.
Followed it up with a 3-point game against the Portland Trailblazers. And that might actually put him in some really good company. We'll try and sneak that in for you a little bit later, but the list of people that have done something similar is impressive. And that might actually put him in some really good company. We'll try and sneak that in for you a little bit later, but the list of people that have done something similar is impressive.
Boy, Culver really is struggling.
Hayward in transition, no. I think his foot might have been on the line had that gone anyway.
Group of 5 right there, Dave, is that Beasley was knocking down all kinds of triples, and Minnesota had shooters all over the floor. Wow.
Hayward puts it on the deck. Spins, fires, and hits. Gordon Hayward now 5 of 7.
I really wish at some point, and you know, this game may or may not be the game, but obviously Bismack Biyombo and PJ Washington. We know it's behind door number 1. That's door number 1. But door number 2 is playing Towns with Naz Reid.
Hayward dumps it off. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Or wait a minute, are they calling a foul before the shot clock expires? Martin gets it into the hands of Hayward. Hayward unable to connect. Timberwolves get a stop.
Man, he plays with energy and effort.
Hayward dumps it to Biyombo, and he touches every part of the rim and gets it to fall through. Charlotte has gotten 45 points in the paint or more in 5 straight games. Hayward comes up with it, and then he threw it too far behind Rozier. Charlotte has gotten 45 points in the paint or more in 5 straight games. Hayward comes up with it, and then he threw it too far behind Rozier. Jim, it's shades of, you know, we talked about this earlier today.
Andrew Wiggins.
He had a chance to be in the slam dunk contest when he was in Toronto.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins didn't partake in All-Star Weekend in Toronto. Identical 3-point shooting.
Hayward looking for his first 3 of the game. That rattles out. He's 0-3 from downtown. Timberwolves basketball on Fox Sports North is brought to you by TSR Injury Law. Injured? Call 612-TSR time. They sure did.
Minnesota has 11 turnovers, and Charlotte has 10.
Hayward, nice bounce pass there to PJ Washington. Charlotte 17 of 27 on 2-point tries. Cody Martin missed the 2-point try thanks to the Naz Reid block. Layman. And Jake Layman gets hit as he puts it up. Chance for a 3-point play. Hayward attacks, pauses, and finishes.
Yeah, how good was that timing?
Rozier, step back 3. No, but Gordon Hayward right there for the putback. Rozier, step back 3. No, but Gordon Hayward right there for the putback. Edwards gets cut off and then has it picked away by Hayward. Rozier, contested 3. It doesn't matter. He hits it anyway. Edwards gets cut off and then has it picked away by Hayward. Rozier, contested three. It doesn't matter. He hits it anyway. P.J. Hairston, former member of the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward open for a three. That won't fall. Montrezl Harrell.
It's a pretty good list.
I only read the really notable names. Rozier. I only read the really notable names. Rozier and Terry Rozier.
Or they just like let go of the rope in the third quarter, and teams have just been blowing them out and just not taking care of the basketball. Another turnover here.
Jaden McDaniels.
I think that was the dunk that Coach Gates wanted from Minnesota.
Yeah. Jalen Noel rattles out. Hayward pulls down the rebound. Hayward hangs and hits. I mean, it's been the Timberwolves' MO, regardless of who's been on the floor, regardless of who's been calling the shots. And another bucket by Monk. Hayward bounce pass. Washington,
finish.
Yes.
They list him at 6'7".
Washington.
But he can knock down threes.
And that's another assist for Hayward, who's got 9.
Yeah. Emmanuel quickly. I mean, that's some pretty good talent.
John Calipari just continues breaking them in, and right now
I don't know, do you think I jinxed Cat by talking about his 50-game streak of hitting three? If you hit a three and you won the game every time you hit 1-3, that would mean something.
That would be big. Hayward's still looking for his first three. He's 0 of 6 from downtown.
Miles
It's about the only thing that hasn't gone right for Charlotte.
With the 3 fingers to the forehead.
Well, no, there is a backstory on that. He did that. Edwards, no. Hayward.
Ant's shot is so ridiculously flat.